Hey y'all, it is Shanti Refuge, Master Certified Mental Health Coach, author of the best selling book Quiet as Kept, and the journaling voice helping you feel what you've been taught to hide. In today's session of Parenting Myself First, we're going to name what so many of us were never allowed to say. I'm not angry, I'm hurt. Let's talk about the pain we've mislabeled, the emotions we've buried, and the liberation that comes when we start telling the truth. So, why we suppress emotion? We're going to start right there. Most of us were never taught how to feel, we were taught how to function. So, instead of processing emotion like sadness, shame, rejection, or loneliness, we turned all of them into anger. So, here's a fact for you. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that emotional suppression increases the risk of depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, and difficulty in relationships. And in many Black communities, especially among women, showing vulnerability was labeled as weakness or drama. How many of us can identify with that? I know I can. So we laugh when we want to cry. You've heard that saying, oh, I got to laugh to keep from crying. No, cry, feel your feelings. Snap when we're scared, go silent when we're overwhelmed, or say, I'm fine, knowing you're lying. But you can't heal what you refuse to feel, and you deserve more than just survival. So let me tell you about the day I realized my rage was grief. I remember one day I snapped on someone I love for something real, real small, and it wasn't even about them. It was about everything I never said. It was about, disappointment, betrayal, fear of being hurt again. And, I had to go grab my journal and I wrote, I'm not mad. I'm tired of pretending this didn't hurt. And just like that, it's like the floodgates open. I was crying. And I wasn't angry. It wasn't angry tears. It was just like sacred tears because beneath all of that rage was a girl who never got to say, You hurt me. How many of us can identify with that? So, what's hiding under your anger? Because we call it anger, but like I said, that's just the peak of it. But underneath that anger, there's emotions hiding. So, we're going to identify. But first, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose as deeply as you can and exhale through your mouth slowly. Ask yourself, what's hiding underneath the anger I carry? What emotion have I buried to protect someone else's comfort? Who told me it wasn't safe to cry, feel, or break? You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You are allowed to be soft, to be honest, and to be free. So here's your journaling prompt. What have I been calling anger that's really grief, hurt, or sadness? And what would it sound like if I finally gave that emotion a voice? Let your pen go where your mouth was never allowed to. And if you have been holding it in for too long, I want to help you let it out in a way that's safe, guided, and rooted in real support. My guided journals on shantirefuge.com. I have prompts for naming, feeling, and releasing trapped emotion. The one I would recommend for this topic is Pack Light, Unpacking Emotional Baggage. I have a support group for people who are ready to feel what their family ignored, Mothering in the Dark. I have my free ebook, Still Love You Always, for those grieving unspoken pain and needing emotional release. And then if you need private space to unpack what you've been carrying along, I do provide one-on-one coaching. And you can find all of that information on my website at shantirefuge.com to take the next step. So before I let you go, I want you to know that you are not too emotional. You are not dramatic. You are human and you deserve space to feel every last part of it, all of it. So, subscribe to my channel if this gave you a breath of relief. Drop a comment if you're learning to speak your truth, and I'll see you for the next session.